Hi friends, welcome to Revati Astrology. Today I'm starting a new astrology basic series. This is the first presentation on how to cast a horoscope. The casting of horoscope is based on the movement of planet in a zodiac. This is the first thing which we have to keep in mind. All the planets they move in a zodiac. So basically there are two systems for calculating. One is Nirana and the other one is Shayana. Nirana is a Hindu system, which is Nirana means without motion. Nir means without, and Ayana means motion. So without motion. So basically, it's a fixed zodiac. Also, it is called Sidereal zodiac because it is respect to a fixed star called Chitra. I will explain in the next slide. And China is the Western concept. It is basically movement of the like it's a tropical zodiac or a movable zodiac. It's based on the movement of sun. And Ayanamsha is basically the angular, this difference between the Nirana and the Shayana. So let me explain. You see, the sun rotates in its own path called ecliptic. So this one is the ecliptic. So this one is the ecliptic. So this middle part is the ecliptic. All the planets moves in and around of the ecliptic at 9 degree up and 9 degree below. So all the planets, this all the nine planets, they actually this if this is the ecliptic, either they're 9 degree up or 9 degree below, and they form. So basically, this is an 18 degree band actually. Imagine this is an 18 degree actually band actually. So this entire band is called a zodiac. It starts from here and it is ends up here. So this is entire band system is called a zodiac. So all the planets are in between, this zodiac. The Nirayana system take the reference of Chitra constellation and 180 degree from it, a location in space is marked, which is considered as the first point of the start of the zodiac. This is actually the vernal equinox when it all started. So, what I mean is this is a Chitra nakshatra, which falls in the Virgo Libra sign actually. So 180 degree from this Chitra nakshatra is the brightest star in the sky. That time, like the Maharishis and all, they identified this star as the brightest star, which is actually the brightest star. So 180 degree from it, a space in the sky is marked. Okay, so this is our this space, this starting point in the space is basically our starting point. So if you see like the sun cuts the like the celestial equator two part, one here, the other one here. When it is coming from south to north, it is basically cutting here. This is called vernal equinox. And when it is going from south, north to south, it is cutting here. It is called autumnal equinox. So uh, uh, why now the thing what we have to keep in mind is the earth also wobbles on its own axis. When we are talking about the Nirayana system, the earth also wobbles on its own axis and comes back to its own starting position. So imagine it was facing this part of the earth was facing Chitra, and it is wobbling and it is coming back to its own position. So basically, this time taken for this earth to come back to the same position where it is aspecting this Chitra nakshatra may not be the same of the sun movement around in the zodiac. Because say the next day when this imagine sun is here, and it is the art when it comes back to its own point when the last day when it was like from where it started, it was looking at the Chitra nakshatra. There is a timeline difference between it and the next day sunrise vision from the earth from that position, because the both the speeds are different, slightly different. So what happened is, over the course of time, the sun starting point gets shifted back, and now it has come to here. So we take Chitra as a reference so that we get the exact position in the sky from where the zodiac thing started. The Shayana Western system, they did what? They only considered sun movement when it when it is coming on the Aries. That is their from the equator, when it is cutting and meeting up here, they take this as only the position, only the sun position. So there is a topical actually, and ours is sidereal. Sidereals means with reference to a star. So this is the difference. Now, how it is important is, as I have already mentioned, that all the planets moves in a zodiac. So you see, if we are considering this as the starting position, then we are putting 00 degree Aries here, and the 12, the zodiac is divided into 12 part. So the planetary positions gets their own houses based on this. So imagine Saturn is here in our case. So say this is, for example, Leo. Leo. Now they are starting from here. In their case, this can be Virgo. So Saturn in Leo and Saturn in Virgo, the delineation will be completely different. But that is their way of handling. So that's a topical based, but ours is more scientific, as you have already understood by the process. So now let us understand. So it is basically the starting point in the sky from where it's, well, like we consider as a zodiac thing, the starting of the zodiac thing. And in case of the Westerners, they consider it as a sun entry to Aries, as a like the cutting of the equator by sun. That point as a starting point. So that is a basic about the space thing. So imagine I am taking a specific location in the sky with respect to my Earth face. That is my starting position, and their starting position is basically when sun comes and cut the equator. That is their starting position. So obviously, like, theirs is only seasonal based, and ours is basically based on the band, which was, like, conceptualized, and which was like, which are mentioned by the Maharishis. And so it is more technical also, as we get the exact starting, we consider the exact starting position from, ages, like, from the very concept of the zodiac thing. Now we have to understand the time concept. You see, LMT is what? LMT is each location has a specific time based, based on the sunrise. So by this I mean is, like, you have a sundial, imagine, and you are in, say, Orissa. So when it is 12 noon and Orissa, you see the sundial there. So similarly, I also have a sundial. I'm staying in Punjab. So when the sun in the sundial comes and hit the 12 marker, both the time will be different, because the sunrise time there and the sunrise time at Punjab, it's different. So the timeline is different. So my time is basically, which is respect to the sunrise, is, no, actually the time which is called a local mean time. That's the exact time actually, because it is based on my longitude. But it is not possible, because you see, like, if I say it is 12 my place and Punjab say it is like 1 p.m. at their place, because all are based on the sunrise. So just to, because we are staying in a single country, just to standardize a standard time system called IST, standardized within the country, is framed. And this IST is that time. So by this, what I mean is, and then one more is there, which is Greenwich Medium Time. This is from a country perspective. Like, from London, if they want to have a meeting with a person sitting in India, say at 7 p.m. Mumbai, so their timeline will be, what is, like, if IST is basically, you see this one, if IST is basically 7 p.m. India, so what you have to, GMT will be 7 p.m. minus 5 hours 30 minutes. It's not 5 p.m. or AM. It's 5 hours, 30 minutes, 3:30 minutes actually. So IST, you minus it. So from 7 p.m., if you minus 5 hours, 30 minutes, is 1:30 p.m. So GMT will be 1:30 p.m. So say the GMT of at 00 longitude is, say, you like it's at United Kingdom. So there the person has to set a meeting at 1:30 p.m. so that the IST will be 7 p.m. So it is, the GMT is basically based on the country. But here we are more concerned about the local mean time and the sidereal time, the standard time. So, if a person, I'm giving an example, if a person comes to you and say that, sir, please cast my horoscope. I'm born in, 10 a.m. In, say, Mumbai. So basically, he's giving you the IST time. So that may not be the same based on the, the actual local mean time. So we are trying to find out the actual local mean time. So I'm giving a example. For that, what we need to do, we just need to do an LMT correction. Okay, now what is an LMT correction? So this is not going, just why it is not going. Just a moment. So you see, a person is born in at 10 a.m. In Calcutta, and he's trying to understand the actual, because this 10 a.m. is IST, so the actual time he wants to understand. What we need is we need the longitude of the place where he is born, which is Calcutta, which is 88 degree 22 minutes, and that we have to do a we have to calculate based on the standard meridian, the IST, the standard meridian of India, which is 82 degree 30 minutes. Now, Earth takes around 4 minutes to rotate 1 degree on its axis. So basically, what we have to do is we have to minus 88 degree, 82 degree from 88 degree, and we have to multiply it by 4. So we are getting at 23 minutes, 30 seconds. So now what we have to do is we have to add up with this 10 m. So basically, the actual time when the IST is 10 m, the actual time is 10 m and 23 minutes. Why? Because you can see that 88 degree is more than 82 degree. That means sunrise here is before that standard meridian. If it was Delhi, it would have been 77 degree, like that. So after, like, sun comes and rises in West Bengal, it goes and reach the standard meridian, then it reaches the Delhi part. So basically, I'm getting 23 minutes more than the actual 10 m thing which is happening in that place. So my actual time is basically 10 m, 23 minutes and 30 seconds. So this is about the LMT correction. So here is an interesting video which I want to show you. You understand the sidereal day and the solar day concept. Here's the Earth is moving on its own axis and also moving with respect to sun. So Earth is coming back. Here it completes its one rotation. It is not meeting the sun. But to see the sun, it has to travel more 1 degree more, which is 4 minutes. Okay, so you see, this is a very, very important concept. This is a very, very important concept which I want to highlight here. The duration of the day are different of 4 minutes. So let us see the video once again. So it all started from here. You see the Earth rotation. Now here the sidereal day, when the Earth comes back to its own position, it's respect to the Chitra Nakshatra. Here the Chitra Nakshatra is there. Imagine. But this is a solar day. With respect to the next day sun, it takes around 4 minutes more to reach. Since ours is a fixed zodiac, the sidereal time is very important for casting a horoscope, because the exact position of the eastern horizon we will only get with respect to the sidereal time, because everything is based on the particular star. So casting of horoscope is basically to find the relation of the local corrected time with respect to the sidereal time. Sidereal time is what? The time taken by Earth to complete its one axis and come back to the same position where it is aspecting the Chitra Nakshatra. And solar time is a time when it comes back to the next day and sees the sun. Okay. So basically, why? Because when we are trying to find out the eastern horizon, when the person is born, that particular moment, based on the face on the Earth, okay, on the eastern horizon, some Rashi will be rising. So it is about finding the relation of the local mean time and the sidereal time. So if we can deduce it, then only we will get the moment of his birth. That is used for casting a horoscope. I'm giving an example here. So first, what we need to do is, for calculation of the ascendant, we need two things. One is we need this Lahiri ephemeris for that particular year. And the second thing is we need the table of ascendant. You see the table, this is particular example for a We're trying to find out, we are trying to cast a chart for a person who is born on 19th April 2022, Kolkata at 10:30 a.m. So first step is to find out the sidereal time at noon of the given date. Here the process is mentioned. Now what you need to do is, I have mentioned the page numbers and the serial numbers, how it is to be done. First, the sidereal time at 12 noon LMT, 82 degree 30 minutes, longitude for 1900 AD for the day and month of the given moment is given in page number 2. We are just writing that. Then we are doing a correction of the year because we are trying to find out for 2022, which is given in page number 3 and 4, which is plus 1 minute 48 seconds. Now, because it is for Calcutta, we are doing a correction of the localities, which is around minus 4 seconds. So we get the sidereal time in this way. You can also type it and you can follow the same process. You will get that this casting of the horoscope. Initially, it can be confusing, but later you will understand. So now the second part. So the second part is about understanding the corrected time interval. So initially what we found the sidereal time at 12 noon. So based on 12 noon, we have got the time. Now the exact time of birth is 10:30 a.m. So we are just noting the 10:30 a.m. time here. Hours is 10, minute is 30, and second is 0. So the local mean time correction, it is also given in the Lahiri table of ascendant, which is paid 100 onward. For Calcutta, it is plus 23 minutes 30 seconds. I have already shared that example. There also we found that it is 23 minutes 30 seconds with respect to the IST. So that is the actually the local mean time correction that we have to do to find out the exact time of his birth, actually, the moment of his birth. So therefore, the LMT of birth is adding this to 10 hours, 53 minutes, and 30 seconds. So what we have to do, since it is, if the birth is before 12 noon, we have to minus it from 12. And if it is after 12 noon, then we have to consider it as the LMT correction. So here we are minusing it from 12 noon. We are getting it 12 minus 10 hours, 53 minutes. We are getting 1 hour, 6 minutes, and 30 seconds. So there is one more correction which we need to do. For 1 hour, it is 10 seconds, and for 6 minutes, it's page 5, you can find. It is 1 second. So basically 11 seconds, 10 plus 1, 11 seconds. So we are just adding this 11 seconds in this, this time interval correction. So the total thing has come now 1 hour, 6 minutes, and 41 seconds. So section A, we have found the sidereal time based on 12 noon on 19th April 2022. And here, based on the birth time, we have got the local time correction, which is 1 hour, 6 minutes, and 41 seconds. So now the section C, which is sidereal time of birth, what we have to do is, there is a formula. If the birth is before 12 noon, we have to do A minus B. When A was sidereal time at 12 noon and the second was time interval. So time interval was B. So it's basically, if it is before 12 noon, it is A minus B. If it is after 12 noon, it is A plus B. Since it is 10:30 a.m., so we are doing a minus. So sidereal A, we have got, you see, sidereal A, it was 1 hour, 49 minutes, and 21 seconds. And section B, we got 1 hour, 6 minutes, and 41 seconds. So we are just minusing it because it is before 12 noon birth. So the sidereal time of birth, we have now received the exact one, 42 minutes and 40 seconds only. So now what we have to do is, we have to go to the the table of ascendant book, and from page 9 to 79, based on the latitude of that place, like for Calcutta it is page number 36, based on the latitude of the place, tables are given. We just need to find out where the 42 minutes falls in that table. Their signs and everything are mentioned. So we saw that Calcutta, this 42 hours and 40 minutes, on as per the table, it is coming 2 sign, 25 degree and 15 minute. So now this is based on your 1938 latitude. So basically we have to do the last, which is Ayanamsha, which is the first slide which I have explained for the correction of 2022. So there it is minus 1 degree 11 minute. So if we minus it from 2 sine 25 degree and 15 minute, then we are getting the actual thing, which is the ascendant, which is 2 sine 24 degree and 4 minute. So basically, 0 sign means Aries, 1 sign means Taurus, 2 signs means Gemini. So 1 sign is 30 degree. So 2 sign means 2 into 30, 60 degree plus 24 degree, 84 degree. So 84 degree, if you divide it by 3, because 360 is 12, like 12 rashis make 360 degree. So one rashi is like 30 degrees. So if you divide the 84 degree by 30 degree, you get 2 degree, 2 sign and something. So that means 2 sign is already crossed. So the third sign is what? Gemini. So the ascendant is Gemini, 24 degree, 4 minute. Now, you lastly, just, just to make you understand why this, this sidereal and this time interval things are cast, because we're trying to find out the moment of your birth and the Rashi which is rising in the eastern horizon at that time. Okay, so for the sidereal time will give us the exact, that is the exact during the eastern horizon, during the time of your birth, which is the Rashi which is rising in the eastern horizon. That is the intention to find out. So we are actually, that is the reason why we are doing. So this is the process which is followed actually. So example I'm giving you, but it's a very interesting example for practical thing you can do. Like on 15th April 2023, this the sun was in Aries, and that's the, the starting of a zodiac. That day Aries was 00. Okay. So if you see the Calcutta thing, and 5:20 a.m. in the morning, it was the sunrise. So Calcutta 15th April 5:20 sunrise was there. So if you cast a chart around 5:21 minute, like that, 5 a.m. and 21 minute, you will see Aries is rising, and sun is there in the Aries. So basically, it's a starting point. But if you go to Chennai, if you just change the place and if place Chennai, in Chennai, that very day, 15th April, sun actually was rising at 6 a.m. So similarly, so at 5:30 a.m., which was Calcutta's time, 5:20 a.m. when the sun was rising. If you put the 5:20 a.m. Chennai on 15th April, you will see the sun has not risen. So it was Pisces ascendant. But the moment 6 a.m. thing happened, the ascendant becomes Aries. Understood. That means from the local point of time, although the IST is different, but the local mean time, 6 a.m., which is the starting point of his day, and our 5:20 a.m., the starting point of this day, that starting point of this day, when the face of the earth is towards the, face of the earth is towards the eastern horizon, is Aries Lagna, which is the sidereal time for which it is correct, which is done. We both are having the Aries as a Lagna, which is rising. So imagine if I want to cast a chart for a person who is 5:30 born in Calcutta on 15th April 2023, it will be Aries. But if it is 5:30 a.m. Chennai on that day, it won't be Aries, it will be Pisces. But if it is 6 a.m., it will be Aries, because sun rising at 6, and moment the sun is rising, the day is starting, the zodiac is starting, and it is starting with Aries. So it is respect to the local time of Chennai, and 5:20 a.m., 5:30 a.m. is respect to the local time of Calcutta. So this is a concept of space and time actually. So that is how we actually find out the moment, the moment of your birth based on the sunrise, and the moment of your birth based on the earth face towards the eastern horizon, which is the sidereal thing. So this is all about the concept of casting a horoscope. So and we follow this system called Nirana system. So you can just follow the steps mentioned in my this slides from this thing, like from slides A, all the page numbers are given. So if you follow this along with my presentation which I have given, if you don't understand first time, then listen to it several times. You will eventually understand the concept of astronomy. Um, so, so this is about my first presentation on the basic astrological series. I hope you have liked it. If in case there is any doubts or any confusion, or you want to get in touch with me, then please comment in the comment box. And if you like the video, please like it so that I can come up with more of such videos. Thank you very much.